Hello everyone, welcome back to this YouTube channel. I am Preeti. In this today's video tutorial, we are going to see how we can make a duplicate record in Power Apps, and that too in just a single button click. So, you may think where we need to create a duplicate record in Power Apps. Yes, you are correct. So suppose let me tell you one example in IT help desk service. So in that one, what you are doing, you are creating a ticket. You are raising a ticket today, okay? And you are filling the form. Lot of fields will be there. You are filling that form and submitting the record, and it is getting saved into the SharePoint list. Suppose in case after 3 days again the same things happened. The same issue happened. Suppose your laptop not working. So again after 3 days you got the same issue. So in that case, again you need to recreate. That issue. Recreate the ticket for your organization, right? Instead of creating multiple time with the same form field value and submitting the record, the best approach is we can duplicate that same record. We can make a copy of that record and we can save into the SharePoint list. So now without any delay, just jump to Power Apps and I will show you how it exactly works. So let's take the same example that I have given you, help desk tickets. Here you can see the title, category, priority, description, status. This is a various columns, type of column. Category, you can see this is a choice column that contains all the various type of choices over here. Same thing, priority as well. And you can see high, medium, low, and as well as the status. So status, you can see new, in progress, result, and open. And description, you can see multi-line text field. So now for example I am taking only 5 columns, but in your organization maybe there will be more columns, 12 to 15 columns. And again, if you are recreating that tickets, raising the tickets, that is very time consuming for you. So instead of that one, we can make a copy and we can save it over here. So I have already created one demo. Just let me show you. So here, once I will preview it, you can see here this is a gallery and this is a duplicate button. So in this gallery, I'm showing all the tickets, like whatever it is there inside this help desk tickets list. So now if I want to make it duplicate this one, so what I need to do, suppose printer was not working before last month, like suppose last month it was not working and then it fixed, and then again for this month it was not working. So instead of all these things, what I will do, I will duplicate or I will copy this record and I will save into the SharePoint list. So in this case, no need to recreate again, resubmit the form again and again. Directly what you need to do, just click on this duplicate. Here you can see there will be one form, like by default it is a new form, okay? And once you will click that duplicate button from the gallery, it is taking or fetching all the gallery selected item over here and displaying over in this form. So now here what I have done, the title, if I will put the title as same, then it will be difficult for identifying purpose in the SharePoint list. Suppose printer is not working, and if I will put same printer is not working, then maybe you will face difficulty or identification purpose, you will feel face difficulty. So in that purpose, what I have done, just hyphen and copy I added. You can rename it as according per your choice, no problem. And description, apart from this title, description, category, priority and status, everything will be copied as it is from that from that list, or from that this item, okay, existing item. One thing you need to change the status, because status, whenever you are adding a new status, new copied things, it should be a new. It should not be like unassigned, like in progress, reserved, open, anything. So by default, what you need to do, you just need to change the status as a new, so that it will be very easy to recognize the record. Yes, this is a new record. And once you will click on save button over here, you can see we will get a notification that your duplicate ticket created successfully. And here also you can see over here, this is the record that you have recently created. And also if you will go to the SharePoint list and just refresh over here, you can see the third record, the copied record created over here, and you can see the status as we set new, so it is created as a new record. Okay, in this way we can save our precious time, and as well as that a lot of efforts we are doing, we can decrease that one. So now I will tell you how we can build this system. Okay, so before going to the app, I will take 1 minute and I will tell you some important things. So if you are a Power Apps beginner or Power Platform beginner, or as well as if you are a SharePoint beginner, then you can join our spguides.academy, where you can get the SharePoint training course, and you can see all the content over here what you are trying, you are getting in this one. So SharePoint framework training course, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pages, and as well as the Copilot Studio training course you are going to get, and also PowerShell. And also we are taking monthly live sessions for Q&A and deep dives, and also we have some specific or dedicated WhatsApp group for all the kind of support you can get, and the placement and help career guidance also you are consulting, and also one-to-one doubt clearing sessions and interview preparation. Suppose you are preparing for any interview, and we can do we are doing like that also. And to join this thing, you can directly click on this button, and you can see over here in this page all throughout the thing, how you can become an expert in SharePoint, Power Platform, and as well as SPFX. And also apart from that one, we have some we deliver modern workplace automation and AI driven solution using all this Power Platform, SharePoint, and Copilot Studio. And also you can get all these kind of things like I am showing in this. So all these courses are made by Mr. Bizay, who has a MBV, and also he has 18 plus years experience. So without any delay, just jump to our Power Apps app, and here I will tell you the step-by-step process, how you can achieve this thing. So first of all, you need to create a blank canvas application. As I have already created it, I will just show you and tell you the steps you need to follow. So once you created the blank canvas app, either you can choose the tablet, or you can choose responsive, or you can choose the mobile app. That is based upon your requirement. And then once you will enter into that canvas application, you can come here and you can add the data source as SharePoint list, and this is the help desk tickets you need to add over here. And then you need to create two screens. One is for screen gallery details, that is displaying this one, and another one you need to create screen new ticket, that is displaying this form. So once you will created the two screen, in the first screen you need to add the gallery, vertical gallery you can add. And once you will add this vertical gallery, you can choose this data sources help desk tickets, as you have already added into the data connections. And after that, you need to just show the title field over here, and the priority over here, and as well as the category. So you can choose, or you can show whatever the field you want, and you can display over in this main screen or this gallery detail screen. And apart from that one, once it is set, just select this edit icon, or select this gallery and try to add one duplicate button. So you need to just add over here, you can select the gallery, and inside this gallery you need to add a button, and you just in this duplicate button you just rename it to duplicate. Okay, the text you can rename as duplicate, and then come here the on select property of this button control, and here you need to create a variable. So to create a variable, you need to just put the function as set function, and then where duplicate ticket, whatever you are seeing over here, that is a variable name, comma this item. That means whatever you are selecting the button, which item you are selecting this specific button, in this where duplicate ticket, it is it will store all the details, the specific row details it will store inside this variable. And then Once you selected this one, it will navigate to this second screen, that is form, which contains the form. Okay, and inside this form it will display all this data over there. I will tell you how you can set that each particular value into the form, like form field. So once it is done, what you need to do, you need to go to the second screen, that is SCR new ticket, and there you need to add a edit form. You can take modern edit form, that is better. Now that it looks also professional look it is giving, so you can take that modern form. And then once you will add this form, you first thing you need to choose the default mode as new. It should not be edit. Every time it should be a new form, so you need to just choose this default mode as new. And once it is done, here the data source you need to connect over here. So you can choose this help desk tickets like using this option, and then you can add the fields, whatever the fields you want to display in the form you need to add over here. So I need all the field to display in the form, so I have added title, description, category, priority and status. So I have added everything. And then as the description field is a multi-line text, so I have changed this one as the type, I have changed multi-line, and also I have set the width, set the height of this description. As the description is a multi-line, so I need to just increase the height of this field. Okay. And apart from that, what you need to do, if you want to change this title like a column over here, you just need to just rename this text field whatever you want. But I don't want to I want to keep it the same title, so I didn't change it. And then next what you need to do, so to recognize this as a copy version or copy type, copy item, so what you need to do, whatever you have created the variable in the gallery button, you need to provide that one where duplicate record. You can see over here, once you click on it, this variable has all the value into it. Okay, so it is storing all the value in this variable. So I have taken this variable dot title, that means it will take from that gallery, and dot title, it will take the specific title field from that variable, and then end, and then I have added as a this thing as a text. So that's why it is showing like this. Same way description, I have taken this variable. Inside this variable I need to take only the description field, so I have just taken the description. And then here this is a choice field value, so I don't need to change anything in the item property. I will just change the default selected property. So here you can see this is the default selected, like I have taken where ticket dot category, and I have within one column, sorry, within one square bracket I have put this thing. And same with priority as well, like if you will go to the default selected item property, I have taken the var duplicate ticket dot priority. Same thing status. So status, as I told you, I want to set the status as new whenever the copy version will create. So what I have done, if you will go to the default selected items, so here I have taken like this, within square bracket I have put curly brace value, then semicolon, and then within inverted comma I put new. So whenever you will create a new version, copy version, that time whenever you will select this save button, that time the status value will save as a new. So that's it. And then what you need to do, you need to take a button control and you just rename it to save. Here you can see, and then in the on select property just write submit form and the form name. As my form name is FRM ticket, so I put that one. According to your form name, you need to put that form name. And then finally what I have done, I have selected this form ticket, and then once I will go to the on success property, you can see. So once we are submitting or saving this item, after that, after few seconds, you can see this notification is coming like duplicate ticket created successfully. So you can put the message over here what you want to notify to the user, and then with a success notification, and then again after showing this notification, it is going back to this gallery details. Okay, so that's it. So, and once it is done, you need to test it. Just save and publish this application from here, publish this version, and then you need to test it. So how you will test it, I already told you. You can close the app and you can open app in the preview mode or the play mode, and then come here. You can see all the records that you that your list, SharePoint list contains, and which record you want to make it duplicate. Just click on this duplicate. As I am opening from the app itself, that's why it is not showing. So here you can see VPN issue copy, and then you need to click on this save button. That's it. But just one button click, you are recreating the copy version of a existing item. And then once you will go over here, you can see, and if you will refresh here, you can see a new copy version has been created over here, and the status you can see as a new. So if you really like this our video, kindly like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you and have a nice day.